All right, guys. So I was just looking through games that I could find, and I always start at the lowest possible rank. The lowest ranked player that was playing an online game is this player right here. Now, I don't know how to say this. Umua Muzenumanumaneso, 140 elo player, right? And so this individual had hosted a lobby. The title was AI Battles. Come join. And no one joined. So he loaded up an AI game with 7 AIs. It's a free-for-all against hard AIs, which is really difficult when you're 140 elo. But he's got 100k resources of everything. So I was like, how is a 140 elo player going to beat 7 AIs in a straight-up free-for-all? Well, the answer is, if you have 100,000 wood, 100,000 food, 100,000 gold, and 100,000 stone, you build your 2 Dark Age buildings, and then you go feudal. And I imagine this guy's going to try and rush through all the ages and just try and get a big head start and kill everybody. Meanwhile, like, we got Joan of Arc over here. And friggin' Joan, you know, just chilling in the Dark Age actually has to collect resources. The hard AI is actually pretty good. But we'll see how Blue can do. I mean, just sitting, just waiting. I mean, why do anything else? There's no need to collect resources. Now, the cheats are not on. And I'm curious, viewers, if you ever did anything like this. I personally used to use cheats and stomp the AIs all the time. So this is like kind of a way you're actually playing the game, but you just got like a little bit of a boost. You got like a little bit of daddy's money, I guess. You know, this person grew up in a rich family. Everybody else kind of grew up and has to build up their wealth over time. I think this is a really common thing. I just think it's wild that we are able to spectate this. He would have had to post a public lobby. And okay, let's see. We're going to call this individual Umu. Okay, we got Blacksmith. Poor Blue. If this individual loses, it could be a little bit embarrassing. Okay, there's the Blacksmith. It's 140 elo. There we go. We got the market now. No new villagers. It might be nice to have a couple more villas so you could build things later on. Oh, so we don't even have a house yet, actually. The eagle hasn't even moved. All right. Here we go. And on the way to Castle Age. Okay, so Blue's on the way to Castle Age. What do we do? Do we introduce the AIs here? I don't know if I'm going to be able to pronounce half of these. You know, we're just not going to say the names of the AIs. The map is Gold Rush, by the way. I don't know if Blue's ever going to need gold with 100k gold. We actually have channel points. So here live, guys, you could bet with channel points, which actually give you nothing. We don't have any rewards for them right now. But people are actually betting on this only human and the AIs right now. I suppose there is a chance against 7 people that this Blue player could lose. Only 140 elo. But yeah, when I got in, I saw the score. I was just like, how in the world? Also, does anyone know how you can set it to have 100k resources on the dot? Because I thought there was low resources, there was medium, there was high. And then it was like unlimited. So I don't know, is this a scenario or maybe there's something that I missed? When I got into the game, this is what the resources looked like. I don't think he spammed Cheesesteak Jimmy's or Rock On or Lumberjack or whatever other cheat codes are out there. So maybe it was a custom map. But it's also weird because it says Gold Rush. So it's not showing it's a scenario. Okay, Blue, here we go. Here we go. What do we got? Maybe the game sensed this individual needed the help. All right, you're in Castle Age. You got 7 people to kill. What's the plan? Teal just killed the scout. I wonder if Blue left the computer. Let's actually check. I mean, was there anything happening? Okay, well, there's been like these gaps where Blue just isn't here. Maybe he is just standing there looking around the map. We don't know. Well, there's not really a lot to look at. He doesn't know what is out there in the darkness. Okay. Let's go. I remember I covered a game where someone played against AI on Amazon Tunnel. People loved it. More people play against AIs than humans. I would say still in 2024. I could be wrong on that. I think this is a fun way to play the game. Now, I'll tell you kind of my progression. So my progression was, first, I used cheats every game. Okay. Then I would like actually try and beat the AIs. And then when I started to lose, then I would spawn Cobra Cars. Oh, big kill, big kill, big kill. Boom, what a beast. And then I was like trying to get a little bit more serious. And so as Blue is on the way to Imp now, I would help myself with resources if I started to lose. So I'm like, you know, up against a hard AI. I don't know about 7. And then I start to lose, and I didn't like the idea of losing. So then I would just add, you know, an extra 1,000 food, 1,000 gold to give me a little bit of a boost. So I don't know how these AIs are going to interact with each other because it's a free-for-all, but they should fight each other. Which, I mean, might help the humans' case a little bit. And these bots are going to need to get to gold in the middle. Gold's going to be a pretty big deal. I wonder how much Blue knows about the Mayans. If you know the Mayans, you should build barracks and probably spam eagles with these resources. But again, this is all Blue sees. Blue is just researching every blacksmith tech that's possible, but there really hasn't been a whole lot of gameplay so far. Well, it's the only player here with APM because it doesn't track the AI's APM. But, you know, this could be a time to maybe build some buildings if you're Blue. And Blue's just not there yet, you know? Blue's just not there yet. Let's see. Now, last time it was like, make it to Imp, make a decision. What's the decision here? Make it to Imp. And we're chilling. Also, this is what happens when you spectate AIs. Purple, shut up, dude. Shut up. Debugging attack group. Shut up, dude. Shut up. I don't know if I could turn that off, but whatever's happening is really freaking Purple out right now. I don't know exactly why this AI is saying this or what's happening here. But I hope it stops soon. Because I don't think I have a way of turning that off. Hold on, can I do... Well, I could turn it off, but then I just hear that ding, 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 ding. So I guess we'll just leave it on. Okay. Well, that's happening. What about Blue? Okay, so Blue's getting Elite Plumed Archer. Maybe I will turn these off for now. And Blue is getting all the techs out of the castle. Okay, also getting banking and getting guilds. Wow, so getting technologies that probably aren't going to be used here. And then getting more blacksmith techs. Okay. Oh, we got a scuffle. We got a scuffle. We got a scout rush from player 8. Little scout rush there against Orange. Looks like Orange did some real damage there. We got spears in response. That's like the main battle that's happening right now. Some of you guys are watching this right now and some of the movements and saying, these are the AIs I lose to. Purple is still just will not shut up. And Purple scout rush here. I think maybe Purple needs to lose the scouts or something. I don't know. Nice job there from Yellow to defend. Orange is coming back. Red's not doing much. Red is in Castle Age. Gray is also in Castle Age. So from there, maybe we'll see some castles. I don't think they'll castle drop each other. And Blue, what just happened there? Blue was building something, and Blue didn't like it, and Blue wanted this instead. Okay. Don't tell me that Blue is going to try and get relics. Oh, wait, Blue researched spies, I think. How can Blue see everything? Oh, here's a question. If you go Marco Polo, can the spectators see you go Marco Polo? Maybe cheats are on. Hold on. Because, like, spies should cost resources. So we've double checked and cheats are on. So started with 100k of every resource, and just Marco Polo'd it to get vision on everybody else. Marco Polo will do that. And so now Blue has an idea of what is happening elsewhere. And, man, I've never seen someone I'm casting be such an attention whore before. What is this? Updating drush target. You don't even have... You're not drushing, you stupid bot. I'm hoping Purple shuts up once we're in the castle age. And maybe there won't be a drush target anymore. Someone needs to kill Purple. Blue, can you do that, please? I'm going to turn it off for now. But okay. No military units yet for Blue beyond this eagle. Which I'm not even sure Blue knows is there because it's stuck in the cows. And we're going to have some barracks drop now. And a siege workshop. Red is actually on patrol to potentially attack, but that's why Blue has the castle there. Okay. I hate Yagbu. Yagbu is the freaking worst. Oh, it stopped. Oh, no, it's back again. Okay. Can you guys hear it? You guys can probably hear it, right? I can only apologize for that. I obviously have no control. Here's the eco count. So right now, we got 30 eco for pretty much every AI, and then Blue has 4. So Blue hasn't created a single villager. Blue's getting all the techs possible first. Oh, God. Oh, God, that was a close call. Okay, and Blue hopped into the TC. All right, so predictions, guys. Do you think Blue wins this game? I think Blue could struggle, honestly. Until I see Blue make army, I am not convinced that Blue can actually handle 7 bots. Now, the bots are kind of handling each other. Nanda over here is having a really tough time. We also may see Blue rely on other cheat codes. So far, Blue has only relied on the vision cheat code. This castle has been hugely important for Blue. Getting every university tech, and Purple shut up, finally. All right. Yeah, I guess this is just how the AIs talk. Oh, God, not the cow. Close call. Green just passing. Purple's adding TCs now. Purple's actually looking pretty solid. We've got an attack. We've got some crossbows here. So green and gray, these colors are kind of hard to see next to each other, but they're going to duke it out. We've got Malian archers up against Britain archers. I prefer the Britons. The longbows should be really good here, but gray's unit control kind of sucks. I can be mean like that because this is a bot. If it was a human, I would say it's not the best. But since it's a bot, you just suck. Actually, maybe I shouldn't be mean to AIs. The AIs will remember that when they take over the world. That could be a problem. All right, Blue, come on. Let's go. It's so crazy that we're actually spectating this live. Basically, in order for me to be able to spectate this person had to host this publicly. And because of the title, it probably just got to a point where Blue was like, well, okay, no one's joining, so let's just start. It was not a single-player lobby. It was a multiplayer lobby. We got an archer range. So it seems to be Blue's just trying to get every tech. Probably doesn't really know what they all do, but figures I need to get everything I can. I think just research faith there. Also, wait a second. Some of these things cost gold. Wait, is this infinite resources? And capture rate just doesn't know how to show it? I'm confused. How does Blue still have 100k gold when some of these technologies cost gold? But then also spent wood? Hold on, maybe we need to investigate further. Maybe I need to go back. Let me go into the game and verify this. Just double checked. And it's not infinite resources. There's no infinite sign. 100k gold for Blue, and Blue says, you know what I need, though? I need that relic. We're going to snag that. That's not going to hurt. And, you know, fighting continues. We got gray and green continuing to go at it. To me, it feels like green is winning this one. Gray continues to send in low numbers of units and lose the units. Red is starting to get a little bit dangerous. Red is like... That's a lot of knights. That's enough knights where blue doesn't make army that blue could actually die. And maybe blue will have to use the Cobra Car. I thought yellow was going to die earlier, but yellow did a pretty good job of stabilizing over here as well. So, yeah, 7 bots, hard AI, straight free-for-all. And then we've got the human here. And you can tell which one's the human because the human is not like the others. But not yet, guys. Not yet. Blue's ready. I like how the AI like announces to themselves when they're advancing to the Imperial Age. Like they're bragging. I don't know who Gray is saying yes to. Like Gray just says yes, yes. What's happening? Well, I think green's going to beat Gray. Gray seems to be the weakest player in the game. Good old Alfred isn't so great after all. Someone asking why is blue score so high? Well, blue's score is high because of having 300k resources in the bank. Or 400k resources in the bank. So that pretty much explains it all, right? So you get 10k score for 100k resources in the bank. The blue did move the eagle and also move the cows. Remember, blue can see everything. Blue has not created a military unit. Did get that 1 relic. So there's a little bit more gold income on top of the 100k. We got some of the AIs headed to the middle to take some of the gold. Yagbu's got a villager getting ganged up on by bears. Woo woo woo. Also, blue, 2 castles now. We'll see what that what 2 castles will mean. Will it be plumes or will it be eagles? Okay, we've got another castle. All right, castle number 3. Rise of Crows, 1690. Thanks for the raid. Oh, you're welcome. Man, that was such a funny raid. Oh, we got new vills from blue. Let's go. Let's go. So guys, for those that missed it, last stream, I raided somebody. He was not at his computer when we raided. Big attack over here. Oh my God, Red's going to town. And when he came back, he had 1,500 viewers. His camera was zoomed in on his chin, which he fixed. But the poor guy had text-to-speech on for anything that happened in chat, and he didn't know how to turn it off. So, like, it was really obnoxious because everyone just kept chatting. And he was like, I'm so sorry, I don't know how to turn this off. It was so funny. Oh, man. I feel bad for you. Oh, man. Big attacks, guys. Big attacks. Nobody's making a move against blue, though. Blue's safe. I mean, blue should see what everyone else is doing and realize this could be painful. And so really needs to build more castles. Teal's doing some real damage over here against orange. Red is going to destroy purple. And then green still kind of destroying gray. So we might have 3 of these bots killed off by other bots soon. And then the human is remaining. Blue has really only gained, what is it, 700 natural score in this game? Started at 40k score, like 4,100. I guess just not having many units does that, but we got more units on the way. Again, it feels to me like green's starting to mix in siege now. And so gray's going to lose this position. Purple is pretty much dead, it feels like. Purple has no army for this. And Joan of Arc, number 2 in score right now. Getting Paladin now, too. Ooh, man, Joan's going crazy. And Joan is going to start to push blue now, guys. And Joan is stealing the cows and repairing the ram. Oh, crap. Dude, blue, you need to make some army. I'm worried. People bet on this. We need to see barracks. We need to see eagles here, blue. Don't tell me blue's going to lose this game. Come on, 400,000 resources. Make some army. Please. I mean, making more castles is still a good plan. The castles will really help. Yellow is attacking orange from the other side. Orange is still having problems against Bulan here. And blue just continues to build more castles. There we go. There's some eagles. These should be El Dorado eagles. Okay, so these are fully upgraded eagles. That's really strong now. If blue continues to do that, blue will be fine. But blue is just playing defense right now. Also, this is a little awkward because he's in my chat right now. But someone asked the guy I rated, like, what's your rank? And he said, I'm not, you know, he's like, I'm not pro or whatever. I'm not that good. He loaded into Dark Age as Chinese. So, you know, the civilization where you need to get vills on food right away. And he immediately lit up a cigarette. And I was losing my mind. I was like, get the vills on sheep. That's what I was thinking. Get your vills on sheep, man. And he's just like lighting up a cigarette and chilling. It was a vibe, man. All right, so blue still sticking to the tactic of castles and eagles. 7 castles. And, you know, red is... Joan is maybe still a little distracted with purple, but, you know, Joan, you're trickling in your units here. It's not trickle-trebbing. Trickle paladin, trickle ram. AIs tend to do that. They'll send things in one by one. It can be really annoying, but it does give you a better chance of defending from it. All right, let's go. Listen, blue has only used cheats to get tons of resources and to get full vision on the map. That's it. We haven't seen IR winner yet. We haven't seen any Cobra Cars. We haven't seen, like... I think Aegis actually helps the AI as well. I think if you put that cheat code on, it also means the AI builds things instantly. So, you know, just a little Marco Polo action. That's it. I think yellow's going to be dead soon. Yellow's getting pushed by green. Green seemingly done with gray. And then purple is pretty much out of the game. I mean, purple's going to try, but it's not looking good. And then we have our human player with 99,000 gold, 99,000 food, just waiting it out. The concern I would have for blue is only producing out of one barracks. If there was multiple, blue would be fine. But red continues to be, you know, an AI and just send in units to their death, so that's not going to work out. Blue's defenses are set. But in all fairness, like, Joan is still worried about... I don't know, can a bot be worried? Does a bot have emotion? You know what I mean. You know, Jonas still has other things to do. So, there's that. Yellow, still having a really rough time. Doesn't have much of a base left anymore. This green AI really needs to get capped ram. But still taking out most of yellow's base. Yellow tried to relocate into orange's base. Orange is not going to have much of a base yet either. And blue got a couple monks in there healing up the eagles. Let's go. I like the technique. And, oh, man, the castle stack has done wonders. Almost 100 kills. I wouldn't be casting this, by the way, if it wasn't clearly, like, an unintentional thing. Blue didn't want spectators. Never in a million years does Blue think that thousands of people are going to see this. But the fact that he hosted it publicly and I was able to find it adds a little bit of enjoyment to me. Because, you know, we get to see... Because games like this are happening all the time we don't get to see. Get a reminder of how a lot of people play the game, you know? Oh, there we go. Blue doesn't like that monk. Good micro. Sick micro. Oh, a little bit of teleport there. Okay. What's up, guys? What's up, Eric Mom? Thanks for 30 months. Toby. Smallhead, hello. Rise of Crow with the new sub. Thanks, man. Clubbing Militia, welcome back. Grace still kind of having a rough time. These AIs have not called it quits over here either. I guess they're going to try and reboom. Aren't just villagers running all around. I don't know at what point the AI is actually going to resign. There definitely is a little bit of lag right now, which if someone is lagging when they play, it gets passed along to the spectators. Naturally, this individual's PC is also not able to handle the settings, which is, again, so classic AoE2, dude. It's like, I feel like the bigger the noob, the more likely they choose settings that their computer can't handle. I mean, there's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on, so... Yeah, if players are lagging and stuttering with frames, it gets passed along to spectators, which sucks. Oh! Oh my god, did you see that? Not even a scratch on those plumes. Let's go, Blue. That was sick. That was sick. All right. Joan, you ain't got nothing. Oh god, Joan's bringing 2 now. Blue can see everything, though. Let's see what Blue does. Okay, sees it, thinking about it. Bam. Gets the next one. Bam. Perfect micro. All right. I don't know if Blue's lost a unit yet, honestly. Blue's playing like a beast. Gray is going to get cleared up. Orange is like kind of rebooming. Oh, we got a... Oh, no! Blue! Blue. Panic time. Blue is getting attacked on the other side with rams and trebs. And I do not think that Blue is expecting this. Blue is simply just microing here. But the fortifications are starting to go down. Blue has 400,000 resources in the bank. Has used cheat codes here. But the AIs are fighting back. One of them is also not speaking English somehow. So I don't know what that's about. Oh no! And Blue's gonna use Cobra Cars! Blue panics! And as any player would, with the cheats on, immediately spawns the Cobra Cars. You shall not defeat me, he says. Oh shoot. Man, that was a real scary moment right there. Okay, so let's see. What does Blue do now? Got the Cobra Car action. Does Blue delete them and play normally now? Or does Blue punish Teal for his transgressions? Dude, that's so funny. Because, like, Blue could have probably defended it, but couldn't tolerate the chance of losing here. So it just had to use the cheats. That's so funny. So we got 10 Cobra Cars. Guys, it's only 10. It still counts as a full win if you don't go over 20, right? These things are crazy. One of the rare times we see people using the hacks emote in chat. I like it. I mean, we're far from finished, by the way. Like, Teal's eco isn't being hit at all. Teal's still got gold in the middle. Yellow did, I guess, resign. So that was Yellow's, like, final words. Gray is probably going to be next. Red continues to try and attack Blue on this side. And we got, oh my god, we got a cheat code extraordinaire. Blue has now spawned Alfred the Alpacas. So we got Alfred the Alpacas. We got Cobra Cars here. Blue's really starting to turn it up a little bit. And here we go with Alfred. And look at how insane these Alfreds are. And Blue is not happy that Bulan decided to attack him while he was fighting Joan of Arc. And Alfred the Alpaca doing Alfred the Alpaca things. These things have 120 attack. And yeah, as you can see, Teal doesn't stand a chance. No bracer? You're not going to handle Alfred. They're whatever Alfred is saying is kind of quiet, but if you really listen, turn it up for a second. He's saying, did you wash before you touched me? And what's up? Good stuff from Alfred. Takes me back to Hidden Cup a little bit. Okay, so Teal's gonna die. Teal can hold its AI head up high, though, because Blue had to cheat to win. Gray still hasn't resigned. Alfred the Great is a real stubborn mule. But Gray's gonna be dead. Green is getting Siege Onager right now, though. That's a pretty big deal. Okay, so Blue has now used Alfred the Alpaca and also has used Cobra Car. Guys, what do you even type for Alfred the Alpaca? I've actually never used that in-game. Do you just say Alfred the Alpaca? I don't know. Also, I'm curious what other cheats that Blue might know. You say alpaca simulator? Really? Okay. Alpaca space simulator, and you get the alpacas. Okay. All right. Well, teal's done. Gray is done. We've now got the human, who maybe has cheated a little bit. Like, just a little bit. Not a lot of it. Just a little. Up against 3 AIs. Now, or 4 AIs, rather. The 4 AIs obviously will fight each other. I feel like purple's barely alive, though. Like, purple will probably die to green or red. And red just continues. Like, Joan is not the brightest bulb. Because Joan continues to send one unit after another into the castles. Furious the Monkey Boy. I feel like Alfred is probably stronger than Furious the Monkey Boy. Like, I don't remember Furious the Monkey Boy's stats. I think he has 100 attack. But it's also really low HP, I think. I think the HP on Furious the Monkey Boy is like 9 or something. So maybe that won't be something he tries. Anyways, Blue has no clue we're watching this. So hello, Blue. Salutes to you if you see this later on. Again, 143 elo. Still has 400k resources in the bank. Continues to want to get maximum value from the army that's here. I find that, again, to be another, like, low elo thing. Is you don't really want to lose your men. You care about your men too much. So the KD should be pretty insane, actually. 432 kills and 6 deaths. See, if Blue gets over 10 deaths, Blue will consider this a failure. It's going to be very satisfying when the game ends to see a KD like that. So just never really overextending, using the castles to protect, using the monks to heal up if the units take damage. Okay, here's a question, because I don't cheat that frequently, and I know you guys probably do. Blue spawned those Cobra Cars really fast. Do you still need to type the message 10 separate times to get 10 separate Cobra Cars? Or is it like, is there a way to get a lot of them at once? I used to copy paste. Okay, copy paste. Okay, yeah. I used to copy paste and just spam it. I guess that's what Blue did there. Oh, also something that we forgot about when you're playing single, like against an AI, when you go to use a chat message, it actually pauses the game. Whereas if you try and do chat in a normal online game, it won't pause the game. So that's also part of it. He could have actually just like typed it out manually each time, and it made it seem a lot faster than maybe it really was. Okay. Exciting stuff here. I'd say this has been interesting. It's been interesting. Teal's out of the game, yellow's out of the game, gray's out of the game. People are showing up to my stream right now seeing Cobra Cars, wondering what on earth is happening. We're just, you know, watching a low elo player have some fun against bots. What's wrong with that? Just a normal Wednesday. I actually don't know. Like, Uncle Jay says exactly what I was thinking, actually. He says, enter, control V, enter is still in my muscle memory. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever control V'd outside of Age of Empires 2 as much as I have in Age of Empires 2. Which is pretty embarrassing. I think it shows you guys are probably using that a lot more frequently than I have in my life. Purple needs to die. Purple has continued to spam. I've not been a big purple fan. Did Blue lose more units? Or is it still 6 deaths? Oh, 7 deaths. Sad times. They will mourn the loss of that unit there. But yeah, Blue continues to micro pretty nicely. You know, backs away to heal up. Uh-oh, the monk, the monk, the monk, the monk, the monk, the monk, the monk. The castle fire. Nice. Uh-oh, monk. Uh-oh. Saved. People who have done any coding work use it 100+ times a day. Yeah, see, I don't code, you know? But I've used cheat codes thousands of times, so makes sense. Why is it when they die, they say something in a different language? Is that a bug? Or are they saying it in, like, the language of where they're from? I think Alfred said it that way, too. It's a weird AI thing. Oh, someone's saying the host is Chinese. Oh. So it's okay, that makes sense. The host language. Okay, so Blue is probably a Chinese player. And then I guess the messages that the AI speaks in that the host does not see is English. Okay, makes sense. All right, well, I'm a little disappointed by that because I wanted to see the AI excuses. I love the AI excuses. There were too many wolves by mine town center. It's one of the, like, there's so many great things about Age of Empires 2. But, like, little things like that, dude. Like, some of the cheats, some of the taunts, the things the AI says when you kill it, so satisfying. Here's the big question. Can green 1v1 blue? Without cheat codes, yes. Green has endless supply of gold in the middle. Green is a pretty good stockpile of resources. Okay, so Joan is going to call it quits here as well. I guess Orange is still alive? Orange... Yo, let's go! Orange is rebooming. Okay. Blue also doesn't seem to be very interested in moving out. I think Green is going to go kill Orange now. Yeah, Green is going to go kill Orange. Cobra Car's at 500 HP? Yikes, man. Do they do, like, any bonus damage? It's kind of a weird thing to look for. Doesn't really seem like there's any bonus damage. I wanted to know if, like, maybe Siege Onagers could flatten them. That'd need to be a lot of Siege Onager shots. So, you know, maybe there's a chance that if they clump up like this... What's the range on a Cobra Car? 10? Yikes. Cheat code is actually very good. This is before we talk about Alfred the Alpaca. Yo, Deadly Cookie, welcome back. Live Laugh Wololo says, I don't understand how when he chats it pauses and we don't see the pause, yet it is still live. So if we are behind live time, the pauses won't show. Right? So like if I was at the actual live second, and when he were to pause for various things, it would pause for me. But if we're like, say, 10 minutes behind live time, it will breeze through those pauses. Does that make sense? So yeah, I'm guessing when we saw the Cobra Cars happen, he probably paused to spam the messages. All right. So Blue is waiting for the finalist, I guess. Just kind of camping at home, watching all of this. There are a couple random Alfred the Alpacas that are contributing. But Green just slowly starting to make a move on Orange. Honestly, Green's micro is not instilling confidence here. To me, it kind of feels like... I mean, Green's probably going to get the job done, but Orange has picked off a lot of siege at least. Ooh, here's a question for my audience. Did you guys ever talk smack to AIs before? I think I did. I think I definitely dropped a couple like "Mwahahahaha's," and I'm pretty sure I told the bot you suck at one point when I was younger. Only when I'm winning. Well, I mean, who plays against the AI and loses when you have cheat codes on? I called him unspeakable things. Okay, all right. Good to know I'm not the only one. Yeah. Dude, if someone says 1 cheat per minute for a Loey the Legend versus a pro, who would win? If you could 1 cheat per minute, you would beat anybody in the world. If you can get a Cobra Car in Dark Age, you wouldn't even need to do anything else. There is actually, I have an old video where cheats were used versus a pro. It was against fire. And if you guys are interested, we can maybe coordinate something like that. But it was basically you get one Cobra Car every 20 minutes. So it's like the pro would get a really big lead, but then you get a Cobra Car. That was a couple years back. Yeah, obviously a Cobra Car in Dark Age would end the game. So I think maybe you'd have to have a cheat, which was like a resource cheat or something, instead of a Cobra Car. Because it is 500 HP, but... I also remember I did a challenge where if the pro... So the pro would play versus an average Joe. And if the pro killed a villager... Or sorry, if the pro lost a villager, they would lose the game. Straight up. So it was like really crazy because obviously the average Joe would be getting crushed, but they try and like sneak in with army to try and kill vills. It was pretty crazy. All right, Orange, are you gonna give it up here? Blue, I don't know. Blue. Oh, wait. Is Blue gonna go raid with the alpacas? What a cowardly move, bro. You're gonna sit back. You're not gonna kill anybody. And then you're going to, as Green is distracted, you're going to head to his base and go for his eco. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Here we go. We got the Alfred the Alpaca army. And they're on the way. Alfreds do not regenerate. Oh, and Blue saw this and said, we don't like that very much. And goodbye, TC. Well, this is a pretty smart tactic, right? Green is distracted. And so hit Green while Green is distracted. T90, remember the Super Villager community game where you only had one? Oh, that was also really cool. We got to do that again. Yeah, guys, so you had one villager that collected resources like 200 times faster than a normal vill. So it was like, you could throw your vill on, well, I don't know about 200 times, but it was way faster. If you lost that villager, you then had no eco. It did require a lot of micro, right? Because you had to put the villager on different resources for different things. All right, well, Blue is just clearing out Green's entire economy with the Alfred the Alpacas. Probably feeling very good about himself, which is the goal. I think a lot of times, like, people forget, because Age of Empires can be such a competitive game. People do kind of forget how to have fun sometimes. Would you agree? I do too. You get so caught up with normal games. Ugh, winning is fun. But, you know, Blue doesn't care about... Blue's 140 elo. Blue hasn't had a whole lot of winning. This is how Blue wins. Now, here comes Green. Green's, like, got the call. Oh, my God, my base is being attacked. Orange is still alive, then. So, Orange has been saved. And Alfred the Alpaca is completely decimating Green. By the time Green gets home, there's not going to be much of a home left. Can you imagine getting the call? Getting the call that there's alpacas raiding your village? They probably don't believe it as they're on the way home. They're like, alpacas? Are you kidding me? Green's going to try and rebuild, but man, these things are crazy. Yeah, I have actually never used Alfred the Alpaca growing up. I only used Cobra Car. Cobra Car, resource cheat codes, Furious the Monkey Boys. I never really used IR Winner, honestly, because I would just use Cobra Cars to win the game. Down goes the Siege Onager. I never did the Penguins either. I really didn't cheat that much. That's also the same sentence that I told my teacher in school. Like, sure, I cheated, but I didn't cheat that much. Like, I still know some stuff, you know? All right. I mean, Green's still trying to bring some stuff home. And Green's resources not looking too hot now. Doesn't really have much of an economy anymore. I think Blue's going to win this game, but then Orange is still alive, so I don't know. This might take a minute. Was Alfred AoE 2? Wait, it was added in 2013? I thought Alfred the Alpaca was maybe like an Age of Empires 1 thing that I never knew about. Alfred's still around. Ah, added in the Forgotten. Okay. T90, are we going to see a winner interview? It's very possible Blue will be too caught up in the emotions of winning this game that Blue will not have the time for an interview. I really don't want to intrude, you know? Oh, wait. Blue just tried another cheat code and said Torpedo 8. I think that was a mistype. What's that cheat code? Torpedo. What's Torpedo do, guys? Help me out. That's the first time we saw Blue speak. It instantly kills a player. Oh, so he's trying to kill off Orange? So what do? You type Torpedo and then the player number? It didn't work. Blue is currently researching cheat codes. Hold on. Let's see. Wait, Blue's not in the game! He killed himself! Wait, what? Wait. What time did that happen? What? I don't know what Torpedo does. Somebody look it up. Okay. 128:57 is when he said it. Okay, so we're at 128:57. He says it. It doesn't immediately get defeated. Maybe it didn't work, and Blue said, I don't want to waste my time on this anymore. And then just quits. Yeah, Blue quits. Okay, the bigger question is, what? How are we still spectating a game when there's no humans anymore? Being told Torpedo does not work in multiplayer games. Oh, and because he hosted a public lobby, it's viewed as a multiplayer game, even though he tried to do single player, basically. All right, well, let's look at Orange's resources, I guess. It's not looking very good. It's not looking very good for Green either. I guess Orange actually has villagers. So Orange might actually be able to win this game. We'll speed up a little bit. Also, we actually had people in my stream bet. And a lot of people bet on Blue. Wait, and now the game ends. And I guess maybe it doesn't let you spectate two AIs for very long. Okay, so maybe we'll refund those points. Anyways, it wasn't exactly the ending that we were expecting. I guess Blue, probably just thought, ugh, Orange isn't dead yet. It's going to take so much time to kill him. Let's just stop. But, that was interesting. Oh, that's a good point. Maybe Blue closed the game at this point. The second that Blue closed the game is probably when we no longer could spectate. So, no real winners in this game, but Blue probably felt very good about the 731 kills, the 20 deaths, and the 220 raises, and then the 1 loss. Now, I think the MVP of the game, though, has to be Teal. And I want to go back. This is my favorite moment of the entire game. So we knew that Blue had, on some type of cheats, but I wasn't sure just how quick Blue would be to use them in this game. And then you could tell that, Blue was very much focused on this and then had a panic moment, right? And finally realized that Teal was actually going to kill him. Teal would have won this. Blue would lose all the castles. Blue lost a lot of villagers. This is a lot of progress. It took Blue a long time to notice. And then finally, Blue notices, and let's see. Still didn't notice. Still with no clue. Still didn't notice. Castle's down. Still didn't notice. Panic. And there are the Cobra Cars. So yeah, that was when Blue probably just spammed the cheat codes and obviously knows the cheat codes. So that's good. I personally don't use cheat codes anymore. I definitely remember using cheat codes in the past. And we would have never spectated this game had not Blue hosted this publicly. So, again, this was the lowest ranked player online playing an online game. It just so happened to be with 7 AI, so I thought it was cool. So, yeah, GG. Well played, Blue, even though you kind of lost. But, it's fine. We'll call you a winner.